The Thematic Apperception Test, TAT, was developed by Henry A. Murray and Christina D. Morgan at Harvard University in the 1930s. This test is a projective psychological tool used to assess an individual's personality, values, and attitudes. The Thematic Apperception Test, or TAT, is unique in its approach. It doesn't rely on a single scoring system. Instead, it uses qualitative analysis, focusing on the story's themes, attitudes, conflicts, wishes, fantasies, and expectations. Examiners assess the emotional tone of these stories. They look for expressions of happiness, sadness, anxiety, or anger. This emotional insight helps in understanding the subject's inner world and emotional state. Behavioral observation is another key component. Examiners note the subject's behavior during the test, such as eye contact, hesitation, or fidgeting. These behaviors can offer additional clues about the subject's psychological state. While some formal scoring systems exist for research, clinical practice often adopts a flexible approach. This allows for a more personalized interpretation, tailored to the individual's unique storytelling and emotional expression. Themes and patterns. Hero. The character with whom the subject identifies is often considered the hero of the story. Needs and presses. The interplay between the needs and pressures depicted in the stories can reveal important insights. Outcomes? How the story resolves and the final outcome can suggest the subject's coping mechanisms. 3. Formal scoring systems. Research. Scores. The scores scale assesses different aspects of the stories, including complexity of representations, interpersonal relations, and the subject's view of the world. Defense Mechanisms Manual, DMM. This system focuses on identifying defense mechanisms used in the stories. 4. Interpreting results. Repetitive patterns. Recurring themes or patterns across multiple stories can suggest significant underlying issues. Emotional impact. The stories can reveal the subject's emotional state and their reactions to various situations. Interpersonal dynamics. The stories can provide insights into how the subject perceives and interacts with others. Clinical utility. The TAT can be used to assess a person's response to psychotherapy and to identify potential issues that may need to be addressed in treatment. Important considerations. No standardized scores. Unlike objective tests, the TAT does not have a fixed scoring system. Subjectivity. Interpretation relies on the examiner's clinical judgment and experience. Context is key. The interpretation should consider the subject's individual background and history, not a diagnostic tool. The TAT is not intended for formal diagnoses, but it can provide valuable information for clinical assessment.